Alright guys, how's it going? I hope you're all doing good. So, it's another fall season going into the holidays. Once again, it happens every year, and you know what else happens every year? Another Call of Duty. It's like clockwork. It's kind of crazy for me because I've been playing this franchise since I was 9, and I'm 23, almost 24, which is crazy to think about because my first game was the OG Modern Warfare 2 when I was 9. Yeah, I was one of those little squeakers screaming in the mic while everyone else was cursing. It was so great. And I gotta say, the remastered maps have been a complete joy to play on. My first match in this beta was on High Rise, and I knew the map like the back of my hand instantly. And I took a trip down that memory lane, which was really nice. Those member berries hit spot on. And, there was quite a lot that I actually liked about this beta, which is actually shocking because I haven't played COD since the Modern Warfare 2 last year beta. And before that, it was Cold War. I completely skipped the Vanguard. I think as of now, I might put this game right alongside Cold War, at least in multiplayer terms. Just the overall gameplay felt really nice here. The guns, outside of a couple, I will get into that later, felt good. The TTK is really satisfying, and I love how it's longer. You and enemies don't die instantly. The movement felt good, and the muzzle flash and smoke wasn't super over the top, so you can actually see your target. The core modes felt good, like TDM and Dom. The created class is fairly the same, but it's a little less confusing than last time around, which is also very nice. I actually like the perk system in this game. It's essentially what we've always had in a sort of way, but instead of it being a perk, it's a piece of clothing. Like Dead Silence is a pair of sneakers, and Flak Jacket is a vest kind of thing, which I think is neat. It's a good little twist, and I think the only reason why they did this little twist on this is so they can sell us Miles Morales Jordans later down the line, but it's whatever. It's Activision. They never have enough money, apparently. The red dots on the minimap are also back, and this feature just needs to stay. Stop getting rid of it and stop giving it back to us. Just keep it. It's a core feature, and it's so nice to have. We also got Dead Silence, like I said, back, and map voting. This also needs to stay. Stop getting rid of it and giving it to us back again. It's so annoying. Back on the subject of the maps, they felt pretty good for the most part. There were a couple game modes that didn't feel particularly good because of the spawns right now, and I really don't understand why the spawns are so bad because these maps are like almost 15 years old, and some of them have been remastered a couple times, so I really don't have any idea as to why they haven't figured that out yet, but hopefully it'll get fixed or some of the other maps feel a little bit better on these modes. I have more to talk about on the maps in the bad section, but yeah, this game is honestly such a breath of fresh air if you ask me, but that's all I really got for the good. And if you ask me, these are pretty significant parts of the game that are good, which is a great thing. Now on to the bad here, man. I feel like they still got some work to do. I mean, nothing's ever going to be perfect unless you're like Baldur's Gate or something, but this ain't no Baldur's Gate. This is Activision Call of Duty. Some of the guns that I used didn't feel too good. Some that come to mind is the AMR9 SMG. This thing felt like a pea shooter. I killed someone and half my mag is gone. And compared to the other SMGs and other guns, it just felt super weak. And then the pump shotgun was so inconsistent. I would shoot someone point blank above the legs, keep in mind, and they wouldn't die, only for me to shoot someone in that same spot, same range later on in the same game, and it's a one-shot kill. And then other times, like, I would kill them from like 10 feet away, one-shot kill. It was just super inconsistent, and I couldn't get a feel on to what the shotgun wanted from me, I guess. And the PKM LMG or whatever it's called in this game. I don't remember because they changed all the names of the weapons for some reason. It had the mobility of an assault rifle, but the damage and accuracy of an LMG. This thing was a melt machine, and I wish I could record a gameplay of it. I didn't use it until right before I was done playing the beta, but after being killed by it for a couple games straight, I was like, you know what? Let me try this thing out, and yeah. That thing is broken. So they definitely have some balancing issues here, but other than these outliers, the rest of the weapons felt really good and satisfying to use. Now the next thing is hardpoint. I know hardpoint didn't exist when these maps were made, and to be honest, it shows, especially with the horrible spawns. There were so many times I would have people spawn right in front of me, or vice versa, or I'll kill someone only for them to spawn in the next room behind me and then shoot me in the back. And I've also been on the other end of that, and it's not fun. I hope it gets fixed because that's rage inducing and it makes me like want to leave the match and not play the game. And the large gunfight mode with the 3 teams, I forgot what it's called. I wasn't a fan of that. I even played it in a party. It felt a little bit better in the party than when I played it solo, but just give us normal gunfight on, you know, the small gunfight maps with the random classes. It felt way better. This just felt like a weird search kind of mode, but I mean, it's something new to play, so I'll give them that. Now it's time to talk about the boogeyman here that everyone talks about, what my thumbnail talks about, and probably what my title is. I don't know what I'm going to title the video, but skill-based matchmaking. And man, I honestly thought it wouldn't have affected my account that bad since I haven't played a COD in so long, right? But man, was I wrong. When I first booted up the beta, I was playing with one of my friends, and the game felt really good and fair. My ping was single digits and lobbies felt balanced. You know, slightly sweaty, but that's just the player base. But as soon as my homie got off, I was playing against people who thought there were scouts for esports watching over the lobbies, calling out when I kill them and all that shit. And for me, this just takes all the fun out of this game that it has and makes me want to turn off my PC and go jogging. I'm not asking to play against the special ed classroom every game, but give me some variety of players, man. Or hell, bro, give me them Black Ops 2 lobbies where I'm playing with blue-collar workers all the time, and give me that skill-based matchmaking. Or even Black Ops 3 lobbies felt better than this. I don't know why or how they think this makes players play longer, because all it does for me is make me want to turn off the game and not even buy it, if I'm being honest here. But I'm just one guy, so maybe I'm in the minority. At least make it to where lobbies stop disbanding, because that would fix a lot of it, I think. I also want to mention this. People are already selling cheats for this game, and it's not even out yet. And I don't think I came across anyone cheating while I was playing, but here's a screenshot that I took on my phone at like 6 a.m. this morning of this guy streaming, showing off his cheats that he's selling. I can't make it up, and it's so sad. Like, man, if you're gonna cheat in my lobby, at least give me every microtransaction or something to make up for it. That's all I ask. Like, have fun, cheat, you know, it's sad that you're doing it, but at least make it up to the people that you're doing it on. Now, I have some worries about this game, and it's mainly when it comes to the progression and the microtransactions. We all know that there's going to be microtransactions. Like I said earlier, it's Activision. But Sledgehammer, please, man, I'm begging you. Give us good challenges with good rewards that are on par with these microtransactions, because I don't want the shit that you buy being better that I wasted blood, sweat, and tears over. And also give us that traditional prestige system back. Like, if Cold War had a traditional prestige system and maybe a dark matter equivalent for operators, I'd still be playing it, to be honest. But without these things and the inclusion of skill-based matchmaking, the games just aren't rewarding at all like they used to be. Back on the microtransactions worry, my worry is that since people are claiming, we're back, Call of Duty's back this year, the microtransaction is just going to be ramped up even more than what it has been these past couple of years, especially with this perk system now. But I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. Now, for $70, I don't see myself buying this game, to be honest, especially with how bad these zombies looked. But for $30 to $40, I can see myself playing this game and having a okay time. Until skill-based matchmaking kicks in, of course. But with X Defiant hopefully coming out around the corner, I see myself playing that way more than this game, and I had more fun during that beta than I did this beta. And part of that is because that game is going to be free to play, and this is $70 fucking dollars. So hopefully there's a Black Friday deal or something that will drop the price, but I think that the price tag is too much for what they're offering. At the end of the day, this game really is what Modern Warfare 2 2022 should have been. And I'm glad that Sledgehammer is actually listening and applying feedback rather than doubling down on their decisions like Infinity Ward did last year. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see what the game is like at launch and what the full product is. But I'm just happy to be somewhat interested in this franchise again, because for once I'm not completely disappointed, and I'll take that as a win. Lastly, if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And to my longtime subscribers and supporters, I am so sorry for the lack of uploads. I have been super busy with moving across the Metroplex and with my puppy Rocket that you saw in the community post. I love that dog, man. I love him with all my heart, but with the move, he has just taken up all of my undivided attention. I've been trying to train him, not have accidents in the new place. So yeah, it's been a handful, but things are calming down now. And I just want to say thank you guys for checking up on me and supporting me. And I'm going to try to get a routine and schedule set up for myself so uploads can stay somewhat consistent. So thank you again so much. And hey, if you are new here, bro, thank you so much for watching and making it this far. Go ahead and check out my other videos while you're here. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you played the beta, I'd love to hear how you felt about it. And that's it, man. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Peace.